Hi everyone, my name is Sai Krishna and I have secured 640 rank in UPSC Civil Services examination in 2022. And the reason, if you ask me why UPSC means, like during my college time, I was a part of NSS in my college. So the activities which were done during those times, like we conducted village camps and many other activities. So those brought much more happiness for me. So I felt that being in this field, I think I can do more contribution rather than other fields. So I chose this field, and also in my childhood also I had some basic idea, but I did not exactly decide until my graduation, and after my graduation I decided that this is the field I should pursue, and hence I chose this. I have completed my BTech in civil engineering from NIT Warangal in 2020, and before that I have done my intermediate from Hyderabad itself. In my first attempt, I in some subjects I lacked some basic understanding of concepts, especially in subjects such as ethics and optional also. So those areas I have tried to improve, and also writing more tests also helped this time compared to the first attempt. Coming to social media, I mostly avoided social media unless it was most important, like WhatsApp or Telegram I used to follow, where it will be helpful for our preparation. And other than that, social media I largely kept away from social media. Coming to distractions, I think during preparation, during my second attempt in mains also, I felt in some moments, like in the between July and August months, there was some dip in the preparation. So I tried to overcome that, and I momentum picked up gradually in before the exam 1 month, and that time I tried to cover up what was pending in those months. Don't believe that, like, humanly it is possible to study 14 to 15 hours every day. If we study one day for 14 or 15 hours, the next day or the next 2 3 days will definitely be affected. So what I believed was that if I consistently put 7 to 8 hours every day, that will be more helpful rather than putting 1 2 days where it will be high high study hours, and then next 2 days it will go down. So that is one thing. And also the sleep cycle and rest are also very important, because if we don't have proper sleep, then the morning study cycle will be affected badly. And also, before the examination of prelims or mains, our sleep cycle should also be adjusted in sync with the examination, because many of us have a habit of studying into late nights. But during examination, we should keep in mind that exam hours are the hours we should be more active. So we should plan according to that before the exam. Actually, we would be having very less time in the actual examination to think and write about the questions. And also, the questions are not as easy as they seem, because there is a lot of interpretation also going on in GS answers also. So practice, and if we have the introductions and conclusions beforehand prepared, then we can directly use them according to the situation. We can adapt and write them. And also writing more tests and come and working on the feedback whatever they have given, those things also helped me. But overall, there will be a time crunch for everyone, that we should keep in mind. And questions we have, which questions we know, we should try to be more, like, we should try to present them more correctly. My interview actually helped me score this rank in this attempt actually. So in the initial time when I started giving my mock interviews, they went badly actually. And after that, my interview was in March, so I had ample time. So I started working on whatever feedback I was getting, especially the feedback was regarding my voice was very low or those type of comments. So I tried to work on them to improve. And also basic preparation of the DAF also helped me, because some questions were from my DAF, they asked directly in the interview also regarding my optional and also my background from NIT Warangal. So there is some idea that we should not prepare for the interview or we should go rawly, but I believe that we should have a basic idea of our background and the subjects which we have covered in this process, so that we can frame those answers properly beforehand, so that they will impress the interviewer. Daily answer writing, initial days, for the initial 20 30 days I did daily answer writing, but after that I did not have the time, and I started writing the test series itself. And for introductions and whatever test series we have written, if any introduction or conclusion was good, then I used to put that in my notes. And also, in GS2 and GS3 papers we can use a lot of data and articles and also SDGs and these kind of things I kept ready beforehand so that I can use them flexibly wherever it is possible. In that way, some templates helped me. So actually, I collected a lot of examples and wrote on the backside of my notebook so that I kept on revising. So whatever will be appropriate to the situation, so I can easily put them there. And also, I practiced the case studies, different types of case studies beforehand, and what are the ethical dilemmas which are there, and how other people have tried to address them. And also looking at toppers copies, how they have wrote much more nicely, so that I have tried to implement in my answers. Revisions are very important actually in prelims and also in mains also, because prelims is getting very unpredictable these days. So like the revisions will help actually if you remember more facts, or if you remember more number of content or more content, they will help in elimination, or like it will give the confidence to eliminate and to put the options more correctly in prelims. So 3-4 times of revision will be compulsory in my belief, and that will help in giving much more confidence in the exam. And also in the mains, if we revise more and integrate the topics, that will also help in better presentation of the answers, because in mains we don't have the time or the luxury to sit and think and remember the content which is there. So revisions will definitely help in that context. My final words would be that you should maintain discipline during your preparation, because it is very important even in the preparation, and even if you come into the service, that is very important in life. And also sometimes there are setbacks in prelims and mains and interview also. Don't lose hope, and also continue this journey, and wish you all the best for your exam.